Hello dear friends, my name is Dr. Y.C. Kamala. I teach physics at the National College, Basavangudi, Bengaluru. Today I would like to discuss about the concept of dispersion followed by dispersion through grating. In total, we shall enjoy the arts and science of dispersion. So what is dispersion? Now let us look into this phenomena. We have all experienced and we have seen that when we pass a composite light through a prism of refractive index mu1, the light gets split into its constituent colors. If the refractive index changes, the nature of split also changes. So now let us consider a prism of refractive index mu1 and I am passing the composite light. The light is undergoing refraction. Because of refraction, it is also resulting in dispersion. Now let us see. This is the red light, this is the blue. Assuming I am sending the white light, it is split into its constituent 7 colors. So now this is the direction of undeviated light. Because of the presence of the prism, the light is undergoing deviation. So theta r represents the amount of deviation for the red light and theta b represents the amount of deviation for the blue light. Further, the lambda 1 and lambda 2 corresponds to wavelength of the blue and wavelength of the red. Now, d theta here represents difference in deviation due to blue and red color. I am putting the difference sign, and d lambda refers to difference in the wavelength due to the blue and red. When I consider these two colors, if I consider any other two colors, correspondingly the notation changes. Now coming to this prism with the refractive index mu2, the same phenomena is taking place, but we are observing the amount of deviation is slightly less, indicating the refractive index has a role to play in this process. So assume that I am sending the same composite light, the same white light through both the prisms. In that case, the wavelength of the blue and wavelength of the red remains constant. So depending on the refractive index, only the angle of deviation has changed. So this implies that my d lambda is same, my d theta changes with respect to two prisms. Therefore, d lambda being same for given source, the ratio of d theta by d lambda for the prism 1 is greater than d theta by d lambda for prism 2, because the amount of difference in deviation d theta is less in case of prism 2. Now we define dispersion like this. Yes, now we shall define the dispersion. It is the ability to resolve two wavelengths separately. Larger the value of d theta, better is dispersion for given source and given prism. This should be kept in mind. So the dispersive power d theta by d lambda changes from one prism to another prism if refractive index changes. Yes. Earlier we had seen the dispersion that takes place due to prism. When the light is passing through the prism, the nature of dispersion takes place. Now we shall get into the dispersion that takes place due to grating. You may wonder here, in case of prism, it is the refractive index that was responsible for dispersion. Here in case of grating, I do not relate it to refractive index, but still dispersion is taking place. What is happening in case of grating? Again, I am passing the composite light. Let us consider white light. When I pass that composite light through this grating, I am going to observe the diffraction spots. P0 corresponds to central maximum, Pn corresponds to nth order spot, and Pn plus 1 the diffraction due to the n plus 1 spot. Here d theta corresponds to difference in angle due to two different lights of wavelength lambda 1 and lambda 2 in general. In this particular case, due to blue and red. Here also we have difference in angle d theta. Here also we have. We can observe d theta changes as I move away from P0, that is central maximum. Yes, when light passes through the grating, we observed that it is splitting into constituent colors. Diffraction is happening. Due to diffraction, it is splitting into constituent colors. The diffraction follows the equation d sin theta is equal to n lambda. It is the equation of diffraction, where d is the size of the obstacle, theta is the angle of diffraction, and n is the order of diffraction, and lambda is the wavelength I am sending. When I am sending the composite light, this lambda changes for each color, correspondingly theta also changes. So now sin theta is equal to n lambda by d. This implies larger the value of lambda, larger is sin theta if n and d are constant. For a given grating, d is constant. For a particular order, n is constant. So from this it is clear that the sin theta value is larger for red color and it is smaller for blue color. In general, we have the grating equation a plus b sin theta is equal to n lambda, where a plus b is equal to d, wherein a is the size of the opaque area and b is the size of the transparent area. Together it makes the d. So now, in order to find the value of d theta, I differentiate this equation. When I differentiate this equation, I am getting a plus b, sin theta becomes cos theta, theta differential becomes d theta, n into d lambda. N is a order number, therefore it cannot be differentiated. As we have variation in wavelength, we have d lambda. Okay. Yes, from this equation, I extract the dispersive power omega, which is given by d theta by d lambda, that becomes equal to n divided by a plus b cos theta. So this clearly indicates the dispersive power is more with respect to order. So that is, if the spot is farther away from the central maxima, then the amount of dispersion will also be more. Quite natural, because d theta will be more. And a plus b being constant, it depends on cos theta as well. Cos theta, that is omega is equal to d theta by d lambda, that is equal to n divided by a plus b cos theta. Omega is dependent on n for a given set of wavelengths. The 4 number question asked. So now we shall look into the difference between dispersion due to prism and dispersion due to grating. First and foremost, what is the phenomena that is responsible for dispersion in case of prism and grating? So in case of prism, the phenomena that is responsible for dispersion is the refractive index and the refraction. The refraction is due to difference in velocities with respect to wavelength. In case of grating, the phenomena that is responsible is the angle of diffraction is different with respect to different wavelengths. With respect to number of dispersion orders, in case of prism, we get the dispersion only to one side, whereas in case of grating, we get the dispersion on both sides of the central maximum, and the number of orders will also be more. Corresponding to brightness, the spectrum is very bright in case of prism, whereas in case of grating, the brightness considerably changes from central maximum towards as the number of order increases. Coming to deviation, the deviation for violet is more compared to red in case of prism. Coming to deviation, when dispersion takes place in case of prism, the deviation for violet is more than deviation for red. In case of grating, it is reversed. The deviation for red is more than deviation for violet. That means the order of color changes with respect to prism and grating. Coming to dispersive power. The dispersive power depends on the refractive index. It is indicated by n and mu. Here, the dispersive power depends on n, that is order of the diffraction spot. It is independent of the material. Dear friends, today we had an introduction to dispersion to start with. We had the introduction with respect to prism. Later on, we moved on dispersion in case of grating, and we learned that the dispersion is due to diffraction. In case of prism, it is due to refraction and the deviation, and that is with respect to wavelength of light. And later on, we derived an expression for dispersive power in case of grating. Finally, we compared dispersion in case of prism and in case of grating. Lastly, we came to know that dispersion in case of prism is dependent on the media, whereas dispersion in case of grating is independent of media. However, it depends on other factors, that is order of the diffraction spot and the size of the obstacle. Thank you.